to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of Noise Media Network, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County and beyond. Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning, all my Gwinnetians out there in Gwinnett land and all of you around the world listening to the sound of my voice. It's a chilly day here in Gwinnett County, 40 degrees, going up to a high of 49. And I know it's early. I'm on early this morning, but I told you I got to travel today. So today's the day I'll go to my hometown of Albany, Georgia, so that we can lay my mom to rest tomorrow. So this is going to be a rough day, but you know what? We're going to get through it. I've been praying through it, and everything is good. So anyway, without further ado, I want to go ahead and get on with your show today. Today is Tuesday, January the 12th. Yes, it is January 12th, and it's also National Curry Chicken Day. So if you like curry chicken, today is your day to get you. I like curry chicken. I used to eat. Let me tell you, I started eating a whole lot of stuff later in life. Like I wouldn't eat curry chicken, and then my daughter brought me some Indian curry chicken with some naan one day, and it was delicious. I was like, oh my God, that is so good. So it was really, really good. So I started eating curry chicken. So today is National Curry Chicken Day. So if you like curry chicken, today is your day to get you some curry chicken. All right, we're going to go ahead and get on with our horoscopes brought to you by Noted Astrologer Micah Thyssen for today, Tuesday, January 12th. We're going to kick it off like we always do, and that is with Aries. The home environment will be unpredictable today. You can ask for favors and get sound advice from close friends or relatives. Your stability will aid you in getting support from your fellow coworkers. Yeah, your home environment is going to be a little unpredictable today. Here's the thing, though, Aries. A lot of stuff is going on in the world right now. So even with that unpredictability, just remember the things that you say out of your mouth and just remember other people's feelings, because that's the thing that normally mess everything up. So even though it's unpredictable, just be on your P's and Q's and conscious and aware of like what's happening, right? So you can handle the unpredictability. Taurus, networking will be a necessity. Relatives may be an important role in your social activities. Your need to get away could lead you into greater debt. All right, listen now, Taurus. You don't want to go too deep into debt, baby. I know you want to get away because we all do, but don't go into debt trying to do that. Go somewhere free. Go to the park. Let me tell you something. The park is one of the most refreshing places ever. I don't know about anywhere else in the world, but Gwinnett got some beautiful parks. And my daughter was telling me that she went to Freeman Mills Park yesterday and just sat by the waterfalls. And she said it was a really great experience because, you know, we're going through a lot right now. And that is a beautiful park. I didn't even know it was a waterfalls over there until last year. It was crazy. I was like, I can't believe it's a waterfall like 6 minutes away from my house. It's gorgeous. Freeman Mills Park. If you don't know that park, check it out. Gemini. Any renovation or decorating to your home should include the whole family. Luck is with you regardless of financial ventures. I thought I read this for you yesterday, Gemini. Anyway, colleagues could try to undermine you. Yeah, maybe it wasn't for you yesterday. It sounds familiar to me. Anyway, you know, if you're going to start doing some renovations and decorations, and include the whole family. That way they can be involved in the whole process. We did a whole, I hate going away and coming back and have to clean up. So we were cleaning like crazy yesterday. So when we get back on Thursday, you know, we can kind of just relax because it's going to be a long 2 days traveling and everything we got to do over the next 2 days. And so just come back and relax and then have a wonderful weekend and then kick Monday off brand new. Cancer, you will want to complain about the injustice that is going on. New romantic relationships will develop through group activity related to sports events. You must try to lay your cards on the table. Talk to your mate and tell them how you feel. Listen, put your cards on the table, Cancer, and talk to your mate and tell them how I feel. Let me tell you, communications is everything in a relationship. Everything. Communication and trust. Here's the thing. I feel like communication is number one because a lot of times things happen because people don't know how to communicate. And the person can't read your mind. And nobody's going to do things the way you do them. So a lot of times we want to think that, you know, I wouldn't do it that way. Yeah, you probably wouldn't, but that doesn't mean that person won't do it that way. And that's where the problem comes in at. I'm just telling you what I've learned through experience. Leo, you are best to avoid unsavory circumstances, especially in a group situation. Use your added discipline to get what you want. Your creative ideas must be put to good use. Yeah, you're going to avoid them unsavory situations today and them circumstances. Right? Especially if you got to mingle in a group today, because that's normally where it all happens at. You get with a group of folks, you think everything is good, and then crap started popping up. Avoid it. Avoid it, Leo. Don't even get involved in that nonsense. Virgo, avoid confrontation with coworkers who aren't pulling their weight. Only bite off what you can chew. Amen to that. Try to bend to their wishes if you want to avoid conflict. Listen, only bite off what you can chew. You know you can't chew all the fat. Don't bite all the fat. Only bite off what you can chew today, Virgo. All right? All right. Going to the song. I'll be right back after the song to give you more of the horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Stiason. Stay tuned.
Watch out, I'm coming for you, and it would feel like it's a dream coming true. Don't mind, I already knew. You dropped that gorgeous, but you don't have a clue. Your smile could tear me apart. I dwell with the swing, the aching heart. Just hold on, you'll soon be mine. I know that you give in, so come fall in love with me, 'cause I know we're supposed to be. Let's go home to bed now. It's more than just a game for two. It's made for me and you. I stay in your head now until you're mine. Let's go home to bed now. It's more than just a game for two. It's made for me and you. I stay in your head now until you're mine. Watch out, I'm coming for you, and it will feel like it's a dream coming true. You're mine, I already knew. You dropped it gorgeous, but you don't have a clue. Your smile could tear me apart. I dwell with the string, the aching heart. Just hold on, you'll soon be mine. I know that you'll give in to me. So come fall in love with me, 'cause I know we're supposed to be. Let's go home to bed now. It's more than just a game for two. It's made for me and you. I stay in your head now until you're mine. Let's go home to bed now. It's more than just a game for two. It's made for me and you. I stay in your head now until you're mine.
Welcome back. It's your girl, Audrey Bell Kearney, giving you daily horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Stiason. We're going to pick it up with Libra. Be prepared to lose friends or alienate other people if you insist on being stubborn. Yes, yes, yes. Take your time. Attempt to face key issue with lovers or problems could escalate. Listen, you're going to alienate some folks if you're trying to be stubborn today, Libra. Don't be stubborn, because you don't want to alienate people. You know what I mean? Your friends, your family. Don't do that. You know, sometimes you got to bend a little, just a little bit. I'm not saying bend over backwards all the time, but sometimes you got to bend just a little bit. Scorpio, enjoy taking courses or lecturing others. All right. Travel will be fun and entertaining. You should follow through on educational endeavors you have wanted to pursue for some time. All right, listen, learn that new skill, Scorpio. Go online. If you can't go to a local school, go online. There is a lot of ways to learn today. There is no reason anybody should not learn a new skill. None, because it's right at your fingertips. If you got a cell phone, you can learn a new skill. If you got a computer, you can learn a new skill. If you got a tablet, you can learn a new skill. No reason. So go ahead, do what you got to do to get that education so you can be marketable. You can get the good job, the good business partnerships, launch good businesses, all that good stuff. Go online and learn something new. Let me tell you something. I learned how to build them Alexa skills, right? Opened up a ton of doors for me. I learned how to build Amazon Fire TV channel and Roku channels. Opened up a ton of doors for me. That's what you got to do. You got to learn new skills so you can be marketable. Listen, there's no reason why you should be making the kind of money you want to make, especially in the tech space. If you learn a tech skill and you are a millennial or younger, oh my God, the world is your oyster. I'm just saying. Sagittarius, you may want to make some plans to take a vacation together. Someone is trying to pull the wool over your eyes, and if you're gullible, it may cost you. Your emotional partner may make you angry today. Listen, watch out. Somebody is trying to bamboozle you, Sagittarius, and don't be so gullible that you let them do it, because it's going to cost you if you do. So pay attention, be aware, be conscious, be here, be in the now, all of that good stuff. I'm just saying. Capricorn, get together with friends who like to participate in indoor sports. Elders may need your help. Get together with people who stimulate you mentally. I'm telling y'all, when people can stimulate you mentally, oh my God, that's so powerful. When I'm in groups and I'm talking to people and we have these great intellectual conversations, that is the most enjoyable thing for me. I enjoy that so much. Aquarius, you can enjoy your involvement in organizations that make charitable contributions. Satisfy your passionate mood. Ooh, be honest if you wish to solve the problem. Yeah, just be honest. Don't lie, because that's only going to make it worse, Aquarius. And in the meantime, satisfy your passionate mood. Have no idea what that means, but that's what the stars are telling you. Satisfy your passionate mood. That may be you painting a picture. I have no idea, but I'm just saying. And be honest to solve this problem. Do not lie, because it's going to catch up with you. Liars always get caught. If you lie about the tiniest thing, you're going to get caught, and then people not going to believe you. And every time you open your mouth, they're going to be like, that's a lie. I'm just telling you what people won't say. I'm just saying. And my fellow fish Pisces, involvement with prestigious organizations will be to your advantage. You may want to get involved in financial investments presented to you. Calm down and take a step back. All right, listen, fish. Calm down and take a step back, especially if you're trying to get involved with some financial investments. You need to make sure you understand what they're offering and how it's going to benefit you. And you know what I say, if you don't understand something, consult a professional. Just don't go out there all willy-nilly by yourself. Consult a professional. That way you know that your questions are answered, okay? All right, that's all the horoscopes I got for today. I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m. to give you more of the... I'll be back at my regular time tomorrow to give you more of the horoscopes brought to you by Noted Astrologer Micah Thiessen. Now let's get on to some news you can use. So Gwinnett, Brazelton Mayor, Bill Orr said he is not seeking a fourth term. He said, I am done. I need to take time for my family and my business. He's done a lot in Brazelton. He's made a bunch of huge accomplishments, but now he said he thinks he's done enough, and it's time to focus on his business. Late last year, he also contracted coronavirus, and it beat him down, but he bounced back, thank God, just like we did here with my family. My mom, unfortunately, did not, but the rest of us did, and thank God for that, because that could have turned out very tragic, more tragic than it is right now. But anyway, he said he's done a lot. He said the community have come together to reinvigorating the downtown with investment, championing. They're going to have a new hospital, and that's especially important to help fight this virus. He understands firsthand what that's like, because he's lived through the coronavirus. And he said, the disease, he had 104 temperature. And I told y'all about that. I think it was around December when it happened to him, or Thanksgiving. It might have been before early December. But he had it, and he was saying, and you know what? This thing is scary. It really makes you reconsider everything. And he probably said, you know what? It's time for me to focus on me. And I totally get that, because that's where I am right now. Like right now, it's really like, okay, I'm going to get rid of pretty much everything that I've been doing and focus on two things. The Butterfly Squad and Good Morning Gwinnett. That's really my focus right now, because time is short, y'all. As much as you hate to hear that, it really is. And so I understand the mayor want to move on to the next phase of his life. He's been a mayor for 3 terms, And he said, that's a long time. Now it's time for him to move on. So, we wish you well, Mayor Orr, and your endeavors moving forward. Thank God you made it through the coronavirus, because that was rough. I know it was. It was rough for me. I couldn't breathe that time, so I understand. All right. Listen, Norcross is looking for police officers. Yep, they are looking for police officers. And here's the thing. If you are a certified police officer, you could get a $2,000 bonus. Yes, but check out the starting salary. Starting salaries can be up to $47,633 with the $2,000 bonus if you are certified. I don't even know what that means to be certified, but also the benefits include 11 paid holidays, 80 vacation hours out the gate, 80 sick hours, full medical benefit, life insurance, retirement, and a take-home car. So they need you. They want you. Now, in order for you to apply, you must be at least 21 years of age, have your GED or your high school diploma, must be a U.S. citizen, have a valid Georgia's driver's license, and you got to complete a background check, an employment history check, a criminal history check, a credit history check, and an education and military records, as well as personal references. So all of that stuff, that's not a lot. That's just general. If you are 21 years of age and you want to go into law enforcement here in Gwinnett County, Norcross is hiring police officers, and they're starting with a pretty decent salary, $47,633, 11 paid holidays, 80 vacation hours, 80 sick hours, full medical benefits, life insurance, retirement, and a take-home car. For more information about how you can fill out the application and get this process started, go to norcross.net/187/police-department. I'm going to say that again. www.norcrossga.net/187/police-department, or just go to ajc.com and look it up. All right, you'll see it right there under the counties when you look under Gwinnett. Yeah, so it's a lot of people don't want to be police officers no more. They just don't. They're like, we don't want to do this anymore. There is a school. The school is called Hooper Renwick School. The school has been closed for a long time, and it was the only black school in the 1960s for African Americans to go to school, right here in Lawrenceville. Yep. I think that's amazing. So they're going to turn that school into a library and a museum. So during the before desegregation, black students had that one school to go to in Gwinnett County. I would love to have known what that was like to live in Gwinnett County in the 1960s. When I moved here, they was like, oh my God, a lot has changed in the last 20 years. I can't even imagine what the 1960s was like. You know what I'm saying? However, there was one black school, and now they're going to turn that school into it's a 13,600 square foot, and they're going to turn it into a library and a museum. And I was listening to this on the news yesterday. They went to tear the building down, but that's a part of history here in Gwinnett County. The only black school, you know what I mean, in Gwinnett County for kids that African American kids to go to. Yeah, so I think that's pretty cool. And people, they were saying the new library will encourage people today to learn about the history of segregation and desegregation in Gwinnett County through the stories, accomplishments, and personal items from people who attended Hooper Renwick School in the years past. So that's an exciting venture. And I can't wait to see that library, and I can't wait to go to that museum. See, this is why I love Gwinnett, y'all. Y'all hear me talk about loving Gwinnett all the time, but I love Gwinnett, and this is why, so that's going to be pretty cool. All right, so listen, Dan Quinn didn't make it with the Atlanta Falcons this year. He got the boot, but now they say he is going to go to, he's going to be the defensive coordinator for Dallas Cowboys. So he didn't make it where he was, but he's going somewhere. So Dan Quinn is going to be moving on to the big state of Texas, where everything is big. Yep, he is. Good people get picked up. You may not make it where you are, but someone who understands your value, they'll pick you up. That's in life in general. All right, I'm going to a song, and I'm going to come back because today is Talk Business Tuesday. I told you guys I was going to talk business today. I'm going to go to this song, and I'll come back. We're going to talk business. Stay tuned.
Between concrete walls, there's a place for us where we could go, where we could be alone. Between city lights, we don't have to hide. I wanna go, do you wanna follow? There's something in the air, I can't explain it, but it's there. Ain't nobody gonna find us in our secret love. know? Do you wanna follow? Baby, do you wanna follow? Come with me. Do you wanna follow? Baby, can't you see that? I wanna go and I wanna know. Do you wanna follow? Baby, do you wanna follow? Come with me. Do you wanna follow? Baby, can't you see that? I wanna go and I wanna know. Do you wanna follow? I can't understand why we can't hold hands, but they don't know what we have is real love. Aren't you sick and tired of having to hide? I know a place. Do you wanna follow? There's something in the air. I can't explain it, but it's there. Ain't nobody gonna find us in our secret love affair. I don't wanna have to hide no more. It shouldn't be unfair. I wanna go and I wanna know. Do you wanna follow? Baby, do you wanna follow? Come with me. Do you wanna follow? Baby, can't you see that? I wanna go and I wanna know. Do you wanna follow? Do you wanna follow? Baby, do you wanna follow? Come with me. Do you wanna follow? Baby, can't you see that? I wanna go and I wanna know. Do you wanna follow?
Welcome back. So listen, you know today is Talk Business Tuesday, and so I'm gonna kick it off with a real good question, because I talk to a lot of people who want to start a business, and my first question is, why do you want to start the business? That's the very first question. Because a lot of people think they want to start it because it's sexy. You know, entrepreneurship became very sexy when the 2000 around 2000 and to now, because it was the whole .com bubble. Now you got the whole tech unicorns and all that kind of stuff. And my question to you is, why do you want to start a business? Because here's the thing, and I'm not talking to discourage you. I want to give you some real hard truths about being an entrepreneur. If you can't make a decision, you may not want to be an entrepreneur, because most of the time out the gate, you make every decision. If you're doing this because it's vanity for your ego, you may not want to be an entrepreneur, because there's nothing vanity about being this right here is work, y'all. Every day, 24/7. And now you'll get to a place eventually where it's not 24/7. But if you really love what you do, it's 24/7. And you have to figure out how to turn it off. If you're doing it because you're chasing money, definitely not a good idea. I started so many businesses in the past because I was chasing money. And it wasn't until I had to get to the point where I actually love what I did. Because there were a lot of people. And I'll give you a prime example. Like, network marketing is one of the quickest millionaire makers if you can stay the course. If you can do all of the hard work, right? It has made more millionaires than any business and any industry. But here's the thing. When I was doing it, I was chasing money. I sold magnets. You know what I mean? I sold lotions and potions and pills, you know, and I was just chasing money. And every time I would start a new business, I would go to these opportunity meetings and I see these people doing amazing things, and the music was playing and everybody was cheering and rah, rah, rah. And I'm like, this is amazing. And then I had to do the work. And then it was work that I didn't like to do, you know? And I would always quit because it was like work I didn't like to do. I remember doing a vitamin company, and they had a thermogenic pill to help you lose weight. Now, you know I've been struggling with my weight my entire life. And so the person that got me involved in the business, she was beautiful. She was a friend of mine. She was much older. She was like my mom's age, but she was a sweetheart. She was Italian. She was a real straight up. I loved her. She was an Italian. She used to crack me up. And her husband was like an old mobster. Oh, God. That's a story I can tell y'all at another time. But She used to tell me some amazing stories. She was a dancer. She never had children. She was a dancer, and I loved her, and she loved me. And she was in this company, and they sold this thermogenic pill to help you lose weight. Well, she gave me one to sample because she was trying to get me into the business. And I got into the business, and I took that pill, and I went out for lunch one day at work. And when I tell y'all, that pill had me high stepping. I was so freaking high off that pill. I couldn't even, it was like everything was so high. I had to step up really high. And I came back into the office. I could barely get back. I had to drive. I said to her, I said, Lou, I said, I can't do this business. I can't take this pill. This pill got me as high as a kite. That pill had me messed up. And, you know, people were having success with the pill, but I wasn't having success with the pill, so I couldn't do that business. So you got to think about why you're starting this business. Are you starting your business because it's just something that you really, truly love? Are you starting the business because you're chasing money? Are you starting the business because you think it's going to make you look a certain way and make people look at you a certain way, so it's all about your ego? You know what I mean? Are you starting this business because you have a false notion that once, you know, when I started, I'm going to be this person and I ain't going to have to do no work? Yeah, don't do that. Don't do it. I had a dream, and I think it was a dream. And the person was like, Audrey, no, it wasn't a dream. It was an actual conversation. It was like, start this business, just hire somebody and leave it. I can't do that. You can't just hire somebody and just leave the business. Because when you do that, anything could go wrong. So you got to make sure, and I'm not telling you that you need to be hands-on forever, because you don't. At some point, you need to be able to turn the reins over to people that you trust. But in the beginning, you need to understand every aspect of your business and how it works. Because at the end of the day, the buck stops with you. You are the person that the buck stops with. You are the one in charge. No matter how many people you hire to be up under you, you are the person that's in charge of that business. And when things go wrong, they're coming for you. So when you're thinking about starting a business, I need you to think about this really seriously. We're going to talk more about what that looks like, how to structure the business, you know, as we move forward. But right now, I want you to think about why you want to start this business. Why is this important to you? You know, what problem would your business solve? That's really important, y'all. We're going to talk about that a lot. I'm going to talk about that next Tuesday. What problems does your business solve? But right now, we got to get you to why you want to start the business. You know what I mean? If you think I'm going to start this business and I'm going to have all this freedom, you will. But what I will tell you, if you are serious about building a legacy business, you're going to work so hard for yourself because you want to succeed. Now, if it's something you just doing because it's your ego thing, you know, you're chasing down money, you won't work that hard. You'll quit. And I'm telling you from experience, I've done it many times. I haven't quit Good Morning Gwinnett because I love Good Morning. My daughter said to me yesterday, I said, you know, I'm trying to get rid of some things and pick like one or two things to focus on. She's like, oh yeah, Good Morning Gwinnett, because you do that so well. She knows how passionate I am about doing this show. And I am. That's why I'm doing it today at 7 o'clock in the morning, because I didn't want to miss a day to do it. Right? That's why I'll be doing it tomorrow before I go to my mom's funeral, because I don't want to miss a day of doing it. You know what I'm saying? So you have to find something that you're passionate about. That's very, very important. You have to make the commitment to it. I'm talking about a real commitment. If you have commitment problems, you may not want to be an entrepreneur, because this is something, it's just like having a baby. And I've had plenty of them, plenty of business babies, one baby, one daughter, but plenty of business babies. And when I start something and I like it, but I realize I'm not really passionate about it, it's hard for me to cut it off. It's hard for me to give it up. I'm talking about hard. Like, I got a business right now I totally need to shut down because I'm totally not passionate about it. Now, I was supposed to shut it down on last week. I haven't done it yet, but I'm not passionate about it. It's a great idea. I would love to sell it to somebody. You know, it's an e-commerce business, but I'm not really passionate about it. Like, it doesn't get me excited. It doesn't. This gets me excited. The Butterfly Squad gets me excited. That stuff does not. So you need to be passionate about whatever you're doing. Don't start a vanity business for your ego. Don't chase down money, you know, because everybody else is making money. You're going to make some money. Not saying you can't. You just won't work through the business long enough. You're going to find that you're going to find all kind of reasons why that business is not going to work for you. Oh my God, it's going to be the people. It's going to be the product. It's going to be the service. It's going to be the hours. It's going to be something. So trust me when I tell you that. Do not start a business for any of those reasons. Do not. Because if you want a business, if you're trying to build a legacy business like I am, you want a business that gets you up out of the bed in the morning. You want a business that gets you up out of bed when your mother has passed away and you still want to do that business. That's what you want. See, my mom she knows my heart. You know what I'm saying? She knows my heart. She knows I love this thing. And my husband said, no, go. Because at first I was just feeling down. And I was like, last Tuesday, because it's been a week since she passed away last Tuesday. And I was like, I don't know if I feel like doing it. He said, nah, she would want you to do it. And I said, you know what? You're right. She would. So you have to find that business that's going to get you out of bed when you can't barely get out of the bed. When things happen to you and you're like, oh my God, how am I going to get through this? You want that. You want that deep down in your spirit, right? Is your why your children? Now here's the thing: if you why your children, the children's going to grow up one day and move on. And will that still be enough? Big enough why to keep you moving? See, my why is not my children. In the beginning, my why was my daughter, right? Everything I did was for her, And as the older she got, the more I realized, heck, she's a grown woman. She don't need me anymore. Not really. I mean, she needs me, but what am I building? Well, right now, I'm in the midst of building a legacy business. Because here's the thing. Even though I'm not building it for her, I'm building it for her. Because when God decided to bring me home, I want to say I made a contribution to this world and I need you to carry this on. Or one of my nieces, or my niece or one of my nephews. I need someone to carry this legacy on. So for me, it's about creating a legacy. That's what it's about. I don't know what it's about for you, but think it through. And next Tuesday, I'll come back to talk about what problem do you solve. If you don't solve a problem, you will not be in business. All right, I'm going to my last song, and then I'll be right back and give you my word of inspiration for the day. Stay tuned.
A million people in the crowd, but I only see your face in all the lights. And as the bass keep pounding on me, baby, I really wanna make you mine. I don't really care about love. I don't really care about happy ever after. Something about you gives me hope. Something about you, yeah. When the sun goes down and the night sky's falling, do you believe in one-time lovers? 'Cause deep inside of my wildest dreams, you'll be by my side. When the sun goes city dancing through the night, but I'm not there. You've got me soaring in the clouds. And as the ocean is surrounding me, baby, I'm sure we lost track of time. I don't really care about love. I don't really care about happy ever afters. Something about you gives me hope. Something about you, yeah. When the sun goes down and the night sky's falling, do you believe in one-time lovers? 'Cause deep inside of my wildest dreams, you'll be by my side. When the sun goes
Welcome back, y'all. So listen, that's all I got for you today. I got to get on the road, but before I go, I want to give you my word of inspiration. Here it goes. I am not what happened to me. I choose to be. I am what I choose to become. You hear my daughter? That's my sweetheart, y'all. Y'all know I got baby at home, family at home, but that's my sweetheart. She was in here dancing to the song. That's Qatar. So let me give you that again. I am not what happened to me. I am what I choose to become. Oh my God. Let me say it one more time. My quote for today is, I am not what happened to me. I am what I choose to become. Lord knows, over the last 2 weeks, I have been going through some stuff. But here's the thing. I'm not what happened to me. You know, God has blessed me and my family to still be here. The matriarch of my family is not here in body, but we know she's here in spirit, and we're going to celebrate her tomorrow and send her off. Not that she's already gone. We're going to do the traditional thing with the funeral. And that could have broken me, y'all. Because my mom is one of my best friends. I mean, absolutely one of my best friends. She has always had my back 100%. You know, even when I made some bad mistakes, she has had my back and always given me a word of encouragement. She told me she loved the way I think. You know what I mean? So I could have chosen to be miserable and moping around, but that's not what I've chosen. Because I am not what happened to me. I have chosen to become a better person. I have chosen to become a person full of more gratitude. I have chosen to become a person to do more good in the world. That's what I chose to be. Because here's the thing. Coronavirus could have took me out. I couldn't breathe. It could have taken me out. It could have taken me all the way out, but it did not. So I chose to become this person who does well. I chose to become this person who do good. So you are not what happened to you. You are what you choose to become. That's all I got for today. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you spent the last 47 minutes with me, and I appreciate you and love you to life for that. Listen, if you missed any episode of the show, go to goodmorninggwinnett.com to listen to past episodes there. Also, go there to support the show. I plan on sticking around. I need your help to support the show. So go there, buy a t-shirt, buy a pillow, buy a mug, purchase something. If you are a small business owner, purchase a spot in the online directory. It lasts for a year. Purchase an ad in the rotating ad at the bottom of the page. Just support the show. I appreciate you for doing that. Listen, go to Apple Podcasts and find your favorite 2 episode and give it 5 stars. Also, make sure to download our app from the App Store. So if you got an Android or iPhone, there's a Good Morning Gwinnett app for that. And be sure to follow me on Facebook at Good Morning Gwinnett, and follow me on Instagram at Good Morning Gwinnett, and follow me on Twitter at GM Gwinnett. Listen, y'all, I got to get out of here. I got to go. I got to go to Albany, GA. I got to go see my mom one last time and tell her how much I love her and miss her. And I'll be back again tomorrow right before I say goodbye. So y'all stay tuned. Stay safe out there. The coronavirus don't discriminate. That's the one thing that's not racist. It's not a bigot. It's not a sexist. It doesn't participate in ageism. It does not care. Put your mask on, wash your hands, and stay 6 feet apart. I'm telling y'all, that worked for a very long time for my family, and then something went terribly wrong. But here's the thing. God is good. We know he is. I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m., God willing. Until next time, stay safe and make it a great day. Bye, y'all.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you like this episode, subscribe now and share with your friends. To learn more about Noise Media Network, visit noisemedia.us.